Oh gosh, it was really fun. I had never done one before. It was a long day, so we were all exhausted at the end. But I would say Demi takes a lot of heat, even though she's not there. We talk about her a lot. So that kind of sucks for her. But I think Whitney got some heat as well, just kind of clearing up all the drama from season one and seeing where we're at with her. But I feel like everyone had their chance in the hot seat. So it's going to be a good reunion. Yeah, I feel like we got to have a lot of good conversations about things that transpired in both season one and season two. And I feel like we all came out of it a little bit closer and able to kind of put things like water under the bridge. And then I think even more of it will play out in the next season. So luckily I like to say the reunion kind of drops the breadcrumbs for the next season. So it answers things, but it also probably begs more questions that will then be answered later on. We definitely got more than a few days notice. I think it was a few weeks, and I believe it because I know she was in Disney, but I do think it was convenient. I actually was hosting a class the day of the reunion, and I had 60 people from out of state flying in to learn from me, and I still came to the reunion, and I lost a lot of money doing that. So I would say that if I could make it work, she should have as well. But I understand her situation and being on a family trip and with her mom going through things, like I would never fault her for that. But I do think it was not to her benefit for not coming because there were so many things we said about her that I wish she could have been there to answer. A little bit. I do feel like it was a little convenient because I do think that in this situation, like we all had to move things and I missed my class to make it work. So I do feel like at the end of the day, we all should have been there. And I think that her watching the reunion back is going to probably create more drama and more tension. So maybe we'll need a reunion part two. Who knows? I think after the season aired, we all kind of wanted to subside the drama because there was so much of it, and we kind of like agreed like we're all going to keep the peace and not be crazy anymore. So I do feel like if we had a conversation where there were apologies and accountability, in my opinion she needs to do that a little more than I do. But if we were both able to come together and say like I'm sorry for this, I'm sorry for this, I could see us being civil, cordial, we're coworkers, we're going to have to work together. I can totally be her friend for that, but I will never be her best friend. It will never be what it was.